All right, here we are, everyone. We are in it. Overwatch Week 7 versus Johnson & Wales. Overwatch at 2-4 on the season. They'll be looking to keep their playoff hopes alive with a win here tonight versus Johnson & Wales. It's going to be starting things off. JBev and Frosty on tank. Ablindswan and Flirty on DPS. And DeadlyDrew and Mydudesa on support for the Eagles. Meanwhile, for Johnson & Wales, we've got Dauntless EA, Faded Jupiter, Grade Gamer, Ho-Ho 980, Night Night, and 9. Not sure what roles they're playing yet, but we're going to get started here on Busan. Eagles coming out with a Soldier Torbjorn lineup, so I'm really interested to see how this Torbjorn does. Swan going to try to set up some turrets on the left-hand side here. Eagles taking some early space here. Turret does get destroyed, though. Reinhardt's shield is getting low on the side of Johnson & Wales. The Eagles going to take the point unless they come into cast. They do take the point before the fight even starts, so good for the Eagles here. Reinhardt charges into the turret and just gets taken down immediately by Frosty. Swan doing a lot of damage on this Torbjorn, takes out the other tank and the Mercy. Swan popping off right now to start things off on the Torbjorn. An excellent fight for Post University to start things off here on Busan. Swan cleaning up on the Torbjorn. 80% though for Flirty to a visor, and there it is. He already has it after those rockets. That is a very early visor, and I'm interested to see how Flirty decides to actually take advantage of this early visor here. I think what the Eagles need to try to do is get rid of the Reinhardt shield, and then that will open the door to Flirty being able to pummel the back line with that visor. Gets a lot of poke damage down onto the Zarya, the enemy Zarya. Looks like he's going to loop around for a flank here. Hasn't popped the visor yet. There's the Hanzo dead, and that might be the visor. There it is. He pops it. Firing down, gets one. Gets two. As Johnson will take the point back, but there's not that many players left alive. Looks like they had someone, Night Night swap to Torbjorn as well. And the Eagles going to take this point back. But Johnson Wales did manage to get 13% off of a little bit of a C9 there from the Eagles. But Bongo's available now for Frosty on this Orisa. Eagles holding strong so far. Dauntless gets a pick on Flirty. That's pretty big. Let's see if Drew is going to be able to get the res down. He does get the res off. That's huge. Big lift coming out from JBev. A double kill for the Eagles. Co-captain there. Mydudesa pushing up strong on this Baptiste as well. And the Eagles look to be completely outclassing Johnson & Wales here. At least on this first map. 90% as JBev finds another kill onto 9. And that's a Mercy down, very staggered res timers here for Johnson & Wales. I don't think anyone's going to be able to actually touch the point. Night Night falls as well on Tracer. That was their point touch, and no one can get in to touch the point to start overtime. And the Eagles take point 1 here on Busan. Up to a fantastic start. See if they switch it up. And it looks like they are going to. Frosty swapping to Monkey. Flirty swapping to Widowmaker. DeadlyDrew going to stick around. Swan swapping to the Tracer here for this point. I want to watch Flirty here, see how many heads he's able to click in this first fight. Eagles must be feeling really confident after that first fight. Or the first map, I should say. Flirty taking the high ground. Wants to find that Baptiste, gets him low, and Swan finishes him off. Great teamwork there as Flirty waited for Swan to get in position. Picks off Night Night as well. And Flirty just free shooting up here. Frosty grabs another kill. Frosty does go down on the point on the Winston, but it doesn't matter as 5 Eagles are left alive, and they'd easily take the point. Drew should really be up here damage boosting. Yep, there it is. There's the damage boost on Flirty. Flirty looking for some heads here. Finds one, but doesn't quite find the kill. Johnson and Wales know that he's up there, and they're trying to loop around, give him as little sight lines as possible. Good tactical choice there from Johnson and Wales, but let's see if it actually pays off for them. They are coming in now behind this Reinhardt shield. Oof. Shots from Flirty are just... They're hitting, but they're not finding the kills. There's one. He takes out Ho-Ho. There's a lot of shields he's going to have to shoot through, though, and then 2 more kills coming out here for Johnson and Wales. This could be a fight for Johnson and Wales as they get another kill onto DeadlyDrew. But Flirty is still just free-firing back here. He's got to pop the ultimate as well. He sees that Brig back there. He wants to take her down. Gamer finds another one onto Ablindswan. Flirty finally running in there. Post still with the point. Flirty getting low. He does get healed up. Here's Frosty, though. He's nanoed on the point. He's going in hard. Finds 1 kill. Gets taken pretty low. Does not have the ultimate available. Is going to fall. But the Eagles doing a fantastic job stalling. They're still stalling on the point. Ablindswan's still on there on the Tracer. They cannot capture the point. Finally falls, and they finally do cap it. But the Eagles got probably about 20% there. Just staggering in and stalling. Swan with a pulse bomb available. He's going to look to sneak in here. Get at least 1 with this. Oh. Drop waiting out the high noon here. Dauntless does find Frosty with it, though. Swan get a big... There's a pick by Flirty who swapped to the Ash. Here comes the pulse bomb. Nope, he doesn't decide to pull the trigger. Drew trying to keep everyone alive, but this is going to be a tough fight for the Eagles as they're already down. No res available. Frosty finds a kill, though. And there's the ultimate. He's going to be doing a lot of damage there. Finds a boop kill onto 9. And another one onto Night Knight. Frosty just single-handedly winning this fight for the Eagles. JBev takes down Grade Gamer as well, and the Eagles are going to recap here. But 62% for Johnson and Wales. If they can come back and retake the point, this is definitely winnable. But JBev has a gravity bomb available. Gravity well, I should say. To keep them off the point. It looks like they're heading around the right side here. Look for JBev to pop this right now and keep them off the point. There it is. 99%. Can anyone touch? Oh, they did get a touch. Someone did touch the point. JBev can't quite keep them all off. And the Eagles now have to win this final fight. JBev just zaps everyone, melting for Johnson and Wales as JBev sitting a really high charge there. Finds the kill on the Sigma to start things off, and the Eagles just roll over the rest of that fight. And the Eagles take map 1 off the back of some incredible play from Frosty on this Winston. Here's the double boop kill. There's one. Jumps over, gets the second on the May. Finds the kill on Dauntless as well. I didn't even see that. Fantastic stuff coming out here from Frosty. And the Eagles going to go up 1-0 in this best of 5. All right, we'll be heading to map 2 in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. Okay, we're back. Map 2 is going to be Dorado. The Eagles up 1-0 after the quick win on Busan 2-0. Be looking to put Johnson and Wales in a reverse sweep situation with a win here on Escort, which is Dorado. No substitutions coming out for either team. Looks like there were only 6 checked in for Johnson and Wales, so I don't think they even have anyone on the bench. Eagles do have... oh, no, they did sub in Meech here for Mydudesa. So Meech is going to be subbing in here for the Eagles on support. And it's going to be Flirty and Ablindswan on DPS, JBev and Frosty on tank. And Drew going to stick with his patented Mercy here.
Correct choice.
What are you looking at?
Let's see JBev hit some nice hooks here. That's what I'm looking for. On the Roadhog. Roadhog Sigma, popular combo. Let's see how it works out for them. JBev going to be going for a little bit of a flank here to start things off. A little bit of a sneaky Roadhog. That's a nice Sonic Arrow, too, from Flirty to start things off. Going to force them off the high ground. JBev very sneaky here, looping around on this Roadhog. They still have no idea where she is. Oh, now they do. They found her. Dauntless finds pick on Swan as well, and JBev now running away. Maybe use the breathe a little bit early, but does get a kill onto Night Knight. 2 more kills also coming across for the Eagles. Drew gets the res off as well, and the Eagles pushing this payload around the first corner. Nice hook. She knew exactly when that Reinhardt shield was going to go down. Finds another kill there. Swan going to pick up a couple there on the Echo. And the Eagles rolling right on through this to this first point. Swan with another kill on Ho-Ho. Eagles going to have oh, JBev sees her coming around. Oh, she turned around at the last second. And the Eagles, oh, they do, there is a touch from Johnson and Wales, but it's going to be too little too late as more kills already coming across here. And there's a pick onto 9 on the back line. Great hook by JBev. These flanks on the Roadhog are so good, coming in at these weird angles and getting the picks. Nobody on the cart, though, for the Eagles. Oh, there we go. Mydudesa, or no, that's Meech. Meech is on cart duty here. And JBev pushing up very aggressively now on this Roadhog. It's taking a lot of damage, though, and needs to back off. Almost has the whole hog available. But now this Reinhardt is caught away from his team. He has no support. Up the whole hog. Yep, there's the whole hog, and JBev going to punch him all right out of this room. He's trying to charge her. He cannot. Just gets blown away. Meech and Frost are going to pick up 2 more kills for themselves. Swan going to take the enemy Diva. Cart still has not stopped. Eagles just pushing up and fighting. There's the Earth Shatter, but it's only going to hit JBev, and she's easily going to heal up from that. But here comes Bob coming out from Dauntless. Let's see if the Eagles can deal with it. It just gets put to sleep. I think it was just put to sleep in the back line. Oh, can he find her? Swan just trying desperately to find the Moira. Finally comes around the corner and finds her. But there's a very angry Torbjorn on the turret. He's going to fall as well. Swan doing all that he needs to do on this Echo. A 10-player kill streak, no deaths. There's the sticky bombs. That's going to take out the mech, but here comes the self-destruct. 3 kills for Faded Jupiter on the self-destruct. Fantastic job. Knew that his mech was dead to rights. Pops the ultimate and gets a lot of value out of it. And the Eagles finally have to stop pushing the payload here. Flirty, nice snipe onto Night Knight, though, and Johnson Wales going to be without their Genji for the next few seconds. Although 9 does pop his Valkyrie. Oh, but here's JBev coming around for a whole hog. Flank here, maybe? Did reveal her position. But here comes the whole hog separating, trying to separate the team. She's too far pushed up and can't get any heals. She kills traded back and forth though. This will benefit Johnson and Wales in the long run since their spawn is closer. But the payload's still moving. Flirty close to a Dragon Strike. Frosty finds another kill on Faded Jupiter. There's the lift coming down from Frosty as well. Night Knight swapping to the Pharah. There's a double kill with the Sigma ultimate. Frosty finds another one. He's just doing everything for the Eagles right now on the Sigma. As Drew finds a res on Meech, and the Eagles going to be able to push up with that advantage now. Here comes the Dragon Strike onto the point from Johnson Wales. Is going to take out Meech. But the payload is very close to the end, and still 3.5 minutes remaining. Nine trying to get the res off. He does manage to get it off, but Swan immediately takes him down. Dragon Strike going to clear Johnson Wales off the point. A couple more kills coming across here for the Eagles. And this might do it here. Trying to stuff them in spawn and prevent the touch. 0.88 to go, but the Lucio does manage to find the touch on the point. Tracer comes out as well, but Flirty going to take him down. Johnson Wales just trickling now, trying to stall for as much time as they can. And the Eagles finally complete the push. 2:49 on the clock. An excellent attack from Post. Johnson Wales going to look to try to bounce back. After a very good offensive push there for the Eagles. Post also switching up their team comp just a bit here. Swan swapping from the Echo onto the Ashe, and Frosty moving from the Sigma onto the Winston, and JBev switching from Hog to Diva. Flirty, Meech, and Drew gonna stick with their tried and true, but I'm very interested to see if Swan can get some value on this Ashe. I love watching a good Ashe player. Let's see if he can make it happen here. Down the immortality. Nice dynamite can do a lot of damage. Dauntless running in here on this soldier in front of his tanks. An interesting choice. Swan taking some damage up here. They're going to throw a shield in his face. They've got a Bastion on the point. Johnson Wales going hard here. Eagles need to take that Bastion down. Swan doing a good job staying alive, but he's hasn't really found a lot of value in terms of the kills. Finally gets a kill onto Dauntless, but he's in an awkward spot now, kind of behind. Nine is also in an awkward spot. Swan cannot hit the shots, though. Ooh, finally Flirty takes down Night Knight. That's a huge kill for the Eagles, but Nine gonna get the res off. Swan finds the kill onto 9. Jupiter gets the kill onto DeadlyDrew, though. This is a very close fight. The Bastion is dead, though. And that, I think, is what's ultimately going to decide it for the Eagles as Flirty finds another kill onto Night Knight. He got the kill, he got rezzed, and then he got killed again by Flirty. And the car is going to stall. They did capture the first point, though. So they will have the spawn advantage. JBev very low, is probably going to get taken down here? No, is actually able to get out. Almost has her mech back as well. Just needs to stall for a few more seconds. She'll be able to get right back in that mech. And there it is. We'll be able to get the remech off. Drew has the Valkyrie available. Let's see if the Eagles decide to push in with it. Yep, there it is. JBev gets an all-important kill on the Bastion. Now they just need to stop the res. Here comes the self-destruct. Frosty with a kill onto Ho-Ho. And kills just coming in left and right here for the Eagles. Drew needs to push up a little bit here and heal JBev. She's all right. There's just damage boost Swan here. That's definitely what you want as the Mercy player. You want that hit scan DPS to just be pocketing them. Whoa, uh-oh, JBev can't quite find the exit. She does get taken down in the end. And Johnson & Wales sticking with this Bastion comp, but Flirty with a visor available. And he has the high ground. Oh, there's the visor coming out from Johnson & Wales, and the Eagle's going to wait this one out. The Immortality Field gets taken down. 2 more kills. Eagles doing such a good job at stymieing the ultimates from Johnson & Wales, waiting them out, and then coming in with the counterattack. And the Eagles win that fight there, and Flirty did not even have to use his visor. And he's just going to stay right here. He has no reason to move off of this high ground. Drew going to find the res onto Meech, as Johnson & Wales looking to regroup here. They know where Flirty's set up, though. So oh, Reaper right on top. He's going to Wraith form right on out of there. Yeah, I respect the effort trying to get Flirty off the high ground, but doesn't end up actually happening. Well, if Flirty knows, he knows he's looping around. He's trying to get them. Here comes the visor, though. Gets 1 and 2. 2 more coming down. That's going to be a 1 fight for the Eagles yet again. Beta Jupiter not looking at Flirty, and he is going to take him down with the help of Swan. Frosty getting counterpicked by the Reaper here, but he does have the ultimate available. He's probably going to stick with the Winston, at least until, maybe until the next death, at least. Jumping way over the wall. Just disruption, that's all you want. Oh, and the hammer gets blocked by the shield from Frosty. That's huge, and another ultimate wasted from Johnson & Wales. This is going to be a 1 fight for the Eagles for sure. 3 kills coming out already. Frosty is getting very low, though. Has to hop on out of there. Find some heals. Just going to fall down on top and do a lot of damage to the supports here from Johnson & Wales. It looks like Great Gamer actually swapped to the Winston as well. Not sure if that'll work out for him, but I respect it. Frosty jumping in here. He gets the nano as well. Good synergy here for the Eagles. He's doing so much damage with this Tesla cannon. As Night actually has swapped to the Sombra as well. That's a very interesting swap. Flirty does take him down, so we'll have to wait a little bit to see if it actually is going to work out. But I don't know if the Sombra is a good choice here. I am a avid Sombra player myself. And, oh, here comes the Sleep Dart. Oh, he can't quite find the Sleep Dart. Can't get the timing for that. But, yeah, the Eagles are playing really spread out here, so probably not the best Sombra angle, at least in my opinion. Because the your value from Sombra comes from your hacks and your EMP, and if you're not able to get a really good EMP off with all the enemy team grouped up, then you're not. It's going to be hard for you to find some value as Sombra. Because if you look at the Eagles, you've got the supports playing way back on the right side. You've got Flirty playing up on the high ground on the left. And you've got the tanks playing in the middle. So who do you EMP? You know what I mean? Like, you can EMP the tanks, sure, but you're only hitting 2 or maybe 3 people if you're lucky. That's not going to be a very high-value EMP. 20 seconds to go now. Johnson & Wales need to touch this point, and this may be the final fight here. Oh, they're coming around the right side now, or the left side, I guess. There's the nano boost onto Frosty. He's going to jump down. D.Va already demexed for Johnson & Wales. Swan finds the kill with Bob. Winston v. Winston. Such a skill matchup. There's the ultimate pop from Frosty. All the ultimates coming out from both teams. Death Blossom comes out from Dauntless on the high ground, but it's not going to matter. The Eagles find the final stop after giving up just 1 control point there. And still holding strong. Swan, the MVP, with the play of the game on this Echo. popping the bongos after he takes control of the Orisa, goes back into Echo form, and a massive sticky bomb, which was key in the Eagles, helping the Eagles close out their offensive push. 64% kill participation on the Ashe and Echo. DeadlyDrew, 44% kill participation on the Mercy, and Frosty not to be outdone either, 25 objective kills. Johnson and Wales now with their backs up against the wall, down 0-2 in the series. Eagles looking to close things out and complete the sweep here and keep the playoff hopes alive. We'll see if they can do it. We'll be right back. All right, here we go, getting back into it. Map 3 is going to be Temple of Anubis. Eagles up 2-0 in this best of 5. Johnson & Wales needs to pull out the victory here on Anubis to extend the series. Eagles looking to keep the playoff hopes alive with one more map win. Let's see if they can do it. Again, both teams 2-4 on the season right now and cannot afford a single loss. One more loss will put them out of playoff contention for the ECAC 2022 Open Division. Again, 4 is that magic number. You're looking for 4 wins. Both teams with just 2 on the board right now. So you need to win this week and then the following week to make it into the playoffs. So the Eagles took a tough loss last week against Nicholls State, falling 3-1 on the official ECAC stream. That VOD is actually up on our YouTube channel if you want to watch it from last week. It was a fantastic series. Some great shoutcasting coming out from the ECAC as well, as I was not able to catch that match myself, but I'm here now, and the Eagles looking to come back strong after that disappointing loss last week. Meech is going to sub out again. Dudes is going to be back in on support, and here comes Flirty on the Widowmaker. Is going to look, see if he can get any value here. Everyone from Johnson & Wales sticking behind that shield though, but here's some pushing in from the Eagles. Swan going to find a kill onto Dauntless. Frosty just being a menace in the front line on the Winston, but Eagles kind of pushing, staying back a little bit. Not quite fully committing. There's the jump in from Frosty. JBev going to find, going to be right up there with him. There's another kill by Ablindswan and JBev, and the Johnson & Wales just cannot deal with Ablindswan's Pharah, and they just slowly lose the fight here. Nothing they can do. Dauntless was on the Junkrat, now has swapped to the Soldier to help deal with the Ablindswan's Pharah, but it's just too little too late. And the Eagles going to cap the first point and already start pushing up onto the second point as well. Flirty with a kill on Night Knight already. Ablindswan finds the kill on Dauntless. That's huge. Once the Eagles regroup, they could look to push in just immediately. Great headshot onto Faded Jupiter. And there's the ultimate coming out. They're going to know exactly where every single member from Johnson & Wales is. And Ablindswan just cleaning up on this Pharah. Here's Frosty in the front line. He's going to pop the ultimate. This could be a very fast offensive push here for the Eagles. Frosty just wreaking havoc here on this Winston, keeping them all off the point. They're not even able to touch to contest. Night Knight swaps to the Tracer, but he gets taken down immediately. JBev finds another with a bomb. Flirty with another onto Ho-Ho. And that was a near perfect offensive assault for Post University. Didn't waste hardly a second. It took them a bit to push up there to take that first point, but once they did, it was just smooth sailing all the way through the second point, and that has just got to be so demoralizing if you're Johnson & Wales. Looking at that 5:13 on the clock, I think if you just run straight to the point, capture A, and then immediately start capturing B, you'll have about 5:30 to 6 minutes on the clock if you go like literally as fast as the game will allow you to. So Post only lost about probably 20 or 30, 40 or so seconds. That's honestly as good of an offense as you can hope for, really. Nearly perfect. Let's see what the Eagles bring out on defense here. Flirty going to stick with the Widowmaker. JBev, oh, it's actually Frosty on the Roadhog. Interesting. And JBev on Orisa this time. Deuce is going to swap to Baptiste. Swan's going to stick with the Pharah. I'll watch Swan this time. See if he's able to get as much value out of this Pharah as he did on offense. Or let's see if Johnson & Wales is actually ready for him this time. Let's see if they have those hit scan heroes to counter him right from the start. I already see the Hanzo coming out. Oh, wow, and a direct hit onto Great Gamer. Takes one out already. Flirty with another. Both tanks are down for Johnson & Wales. The Eagles could look to push up here, or they could just simply sit back and continue peppering. Dauntless very low. Finally gets taken down by Frosty. And it's a Reaper Hanzo coming out for Johnson. That is not going to do it against the Pharah. Swan knows he's no danger of dying right now. Like, absolutely zero. Oh, Dauntless does get the kill on Flirty, though. and finds a kill on DeadlyDrew trying to get the res. This is a great opening here for JWU. They need to push in and take advantage of this. And here they come. They're a little slow on the uptake, though. They need to take advantage of those two great picks coming out for Dauntless. Very surprised he was able to get those kills. But Swan is still alive. And if you've played Overwatch for any amount of time, you know that if there's a Pharah, you have to deal with her. Look at Swan just raining damage down onto the entire Johnson & Wales team. There's the barrage coming straight down onto the point. And that's a team kill for the Eagles. Johnson & Wales can't even get one tick off of that beautiful play from Dauntless getting that double kill. And Swan does get tagged a couple times, and Dauntless with another kill onto Flirty. Flirty pushing up a little bit too aggressively on that Hanzo, and pays the price. Here comes the Dragons onto the point. That's going to probably force the Eagles back. But again, no one shooting Swan. He's just free to do whatever he wants up here. Finds the double kill. He's got some more airtime coming out. Dueling this Baptiste. Okay, I see the Baptiste coming out, but 9 just isn't able to do enough damage. It keeps jumping, though. Is staying alive. Swan just having so much trouble finally killing. He's still alive. He still hasn't killed him. But honestly, it doesn't matter. All the Eagles need to do is stall for time here. They're a minute and a half away from keeping the playoff hopes alive. And getting this win. Swan says stop jumping. He can't kill his Baptiste. This is hysterical. Finally gets the kill, and but the Death Blossom from Night Knight takes out 2, and Johnson & Wales could look to potentially take the point here. Swan finds the kill on Ho. He's got the barrage available. He needs to get some height here. He doesn't have the jetpacks available for another couple seconds. There he goes, finally launching up. It's going to be too little too late, as they were ready for him there. And Swan did the best that he could. He did the best that he could there, but it wasn't quite enough, and Johnson & Wales is going to take point A. But they only have 3:50 on the clock here. JW looking to push in here. Into the next round. Nice hook by Frosty. Going to take out Night Knight with the help of Mydudesa. JBev up in the front lines. Has Bongo available. See if she decides to pop it. Gets hooked in. Ooh, and a lot of damage coming down, and she actually falls. But trade kills are fine right now. Grav comes out as well as the Whole Hog. Drew coming in very aggressively, saving Swan's life. Has the Valkyrie available as well. And the Eagles holding strong still. Little under 2 minutes now. Valkyrie available, Bongos, and Flirty going to be close to a Dragon as well. Yeah, JWU needs to really regroup here. They're just kind of trickling in and dying one by one. They need to group up, and here comes the Dragons into this choke point. Finds some damage, but doesn't quite find the kills. There's another grab from Frosty. Finalizes another kill, and Host just doing whatever they want against Johnson and Wales here. Assuming they can close this one out, you got to think this is going to be a huge confidence booster heading into the final week, Week 8, where they need to win to secure that playoff spot. It's going to be a very close match next week, I think. Eagles pushing them all the way back to spawn here. JWU needs to change something up with their team comp or just group up together. I think now could be the time for the Sombra, maybe. And they brought it out on Dorado. Let's see if they bring it out here. Nope, they're gonna stick with their current team composition. But their Reinhardt shield already destroyed. Flirty looking for those picks. Hanzo v Hanzo right now. Oh, Flirty getting very low. Is protected by the Immortality Field for now. There's the window. Everyone going to be firing through. And that's a double kill for Flirty through the window. Excellent teamwork coming out. Swan going to find another one on a Dauntless. And I really think Johnson & Wales needs to switch up their DPS heroes right now, or they're not going to be able to have a chance of capturing this point. The Hanzo Reaper combo is just not doing it for them right now, especially against Swan's Pharah. Dauntless did get some picks earlier on the Hanzo, but it's just not been working out for them ever since they captured the first point. Falls again to Frosty, and they're just having so many problems trying to push up onto this point and even start a fight. And Flirty just throwing the dragons out right into the spawn. Nice Immortality Field, though, for JBev. Is going to keep them alive. And there's the counter window and the Death Blossom. This is it. Final fight here. Night takes out 2, but the Eagles take out 2 in return. Great Gamer all alone on the front line. He's going to fall. Only 12 seconds to go now. JWU needs to try to touch the point to start overtime, but I don't think it's going to happen. Nobody is alive to even do it. And they're not even swapping to a Tracer or anyone. And that's going to do it. The Eagles, a very convincing 3-0 sweep here in Week 7. Going to be a massive confidence booster heading into the final week of the season next week in Week 8. Dauntless with the sharpshooter play of the game here. This has got to be this double pick. Comes right out of spawn. I've never seen that. I've never seen the play of the game start with the person dead. That's hysterical. He just came out of spawn and just casually hits 2 flick headshots. Good for him. But Johnson & Wales does fall in the end. The Eagles are going to take it and improve to 3-4 on the season. Frosty, clear MVP there, 62% kill participation. Fantastic stuff from the Eagles. I was talking to Coach Strongestdog during the match. He said this is exactly the kind of attitude that we want to see. This is exactly the kind of vibe that he wants to see in the team chat during the match. You know, some light excitement, but nothing too crazy. Appropriate, measured comms. Nothing, you know, not like flooding the comms so nobody knows what's going on. It was really crisp comms, very good energy, and really nice vibe. We're looking to keep that momentum and keep that vibe heading into next week. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. We had a couple short ones for you tonight. And that's actually going to do it for the week for official varsity streams. However, we do have the actually, I lied. The Halo team got a forfeit win this week, so they will not be playing this week, but they will improve to 5-2. So congratulations to them. Our Halo Club team doing very well for themselves. And then on Friday, we've got a couple matches, but they're actually going to be off stream. We'll have Rocket League Orange facing off at 8:15, I believe it is, was rescheduled to. They are facing University of Louisville at 8:15 on Friday for a chance to go for a chance to improve to 6-1 on the season and give themselves a shot at a really nice seed heading into playoffs. And then Valorant is also going to be taking on New York Tech at 9 p.m. However, both of those matches are going to be off stream because we also have a League of Legends match going on that I need to play in at the same time. So, unfortunately, that is the situation that we're looking at on Friday. So that's going to do it for the streams for the week, everyone. But I appreciate you all tuning in tonight. We'll have more action for you next week. Smash Brothers Purple Team on Monday at 8 p.m. They're 7-0 on the season, looking to be the first ever Post U Esports team to have a perfect 8-0 season. So make sure to tune in, support the Smash team. That's Monday at 8 p.m. I'll let everyone know on the Avis Discord if there's a reschedule for that. But I would love to see a lot of you out there supporting the Smash team. That would be incredible if they were able to go to 8-0 and heading into playoffs as the favorite to win the championship. So really excited about that. Fantastic stuff tonight. Overwatch, well played, Rocket League. Thank you for watching, everyone. You all have a great night.